But let me tell you, the apocalypse is coming and you're going to need a Bitcoin.
What up, guys? The Crypto Homie back at you with yet again another video. So in this video, we're going to be checking out the latest Joe Rogan Experience. He had Adam Curry on a show, and yes, that's him talking. He's saying the apocalypse is coming, and guess what? You guys will need one Bitcoin. So we're going to dive into that. I also have an article here by Cointelegraph to check out, and this new something I saw on the charts today. I was watching the Crypto Crew University, and he mentioned this indicator will tell you when exactly to buy Bitcoin. So there's no more guessing. You guys will always know when to buy. Throughout the history, when we look left, like he says, this indicator proves time and time and again to buy when this thing strikes. So guys, we'll check that out too. So let's start off with the apocalypse survival guide, and Adam Curry saying you need at least one Bitcoin. So Adam Curry was on a Joe Rogan Experience, and this is just Cointelegraph reporting on the experience. So we're going to dive a little bit into it again to just get the highlights out. So starts off with the apocalypse is coming, and you're going to need a Bitcoin. At least one, Curry said in a September 8th interview with Rogan. He said, "Are you a Bitcoin salesman, Adam Curry?" And Adam Curry is not a Bitcoin salesman. He said, "I was very anti-Bitcoin until I sold a lot of them at $900. Curry said. He said, noting he acquired a stack of the asset in its early days. He got them for nothing because people just gave them to him, and he did not he wasn't into Bitcoin. So people just gave them in the beginning while he denied it. Then he referenced the industry's program over the last decade, including including altcoins. He's not into altcoins, guys. He doesn't know the power Chainlink has, power OMG has, so he's missing out. But keep in mind, guys, this took this guy 10 years to be bullish on Bitcoin. So imagine how long it's going to take him to be bullish on altcoins. I mean, they're already going to have mooned by then. So hey, he's missing out. But I'm sure you guys are here. You guys are level-headed. You guys know what's good. But keep in mind, I mean, one of those things is people always overestimate. They don't have Bitcoin, or Bitcoin's like 10% of their portfolio. I firmly have my portfolio, a large percentage is in Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the one that's been here, like he said, for a whole decade. So it's the one to hold. It's the first one traditional finance is taking. But don't get me wrong, guys. I got plenty of altcoins. You guys can check that video out on my channel where I say, my portfolio. What altcoins am I holding? And moving on back to the article. It said Joe Rogan opening an old age can of worms. He asked Curry why Bitcoin remains in the number one go-to position among thousands of other crypto assets, wondering if another asset will overtake the asset's spotlight. And he responded with 10 years of data have shown that Bitcoin really is the only one that you can trust, Curry said, referring to the asset's resistance against manipulation and its trailblazing technical makeup. Guys, I mean, it does have the 10 years experience, don't get me wrong, but resistance against manipulation, I don't know about that. I definitely believe there's times Bitcoin is manipulated. I mean, the market cap's not that high. It just takes a couple billionaires to control the market if they really wanted to. I mean, and we kind of call them whales. But as the market matures, then of course it'll be less likely to be manipulated. So they also they hint at the talk of the flippening, a digital asset overtaking Bitcoin's market cap. So it has not come yet, but people they're still anticipating it to happen. I mean, what coin do you think will have a flippening to Bitcoin? Like, what coin do you think is Chainlink, OMG? What coin is it, guys? Let me know down in the comments below. So you guys should definitely check out Joe Rogan's Experience with Adam Curry. They're always very long, but it's definitely it's interesting thing to listen to. I usually put on like 1.5 speed or 1.75 speed, so it's not as long. Alrighty, guys, moving on to the indicator that tells you when to buy Bitcoin. So guys, I got this straight from Crypto Crew University. He had a great episode today. And his indicator, he said that every time if you look left to buy Bitcoin, it's the 21 EMA. So guys, and I just have the 21 MA on, but it's fairly similar. So basically, we just touched it with our wicks currently. So basically he's saying if Bitcoin would drop down to like 9,700, be a great entry point. And there's other factors. You guys need to watch his video. Crypto Crew University is the channel, and he posts videos on every Wednesday. He's definitely somebody to watch out. But But yeah, so he has other, like, there's other indicators. You also have to have a higher high, and then you have to also hit this. So like scrolling back, so you would not have wanted, okay, that's way too far back. So you crashed down, you made a high, but you didn't break the other high. So he said like to wait for it to crash back down. It made a higher low, then it made a higher high. So then when it crashes back by, as long as it keeps making higher lows, higher highs, then that's time. It's time to buy him. Like I said, I still think you should check out his video for a better explanation. But according to his video, I mean, we did technically make. I'm not sure if he's considering the wicks or the bodies. I mean, body wise, we made a higher high. Wicks, we did not. So that'll be interesting to be nice to hear his perspective on that. Because body wise, we were above, but wicks were not. So what do you guys think of the 21 EMA? Think it's a great time to buy right now, or are you waiting for it to fall back down? So moving on to the article by Cointelegraph, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency are no longer hedged for inflation. Rather than a hedge against inflation, cryptocurrencies are an alternative to the dominant system entirely. Guys, this is a very interesting article. I think we need to dive straight into. So it says the U.S. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell recently announced that the Fed will now shift its focus from targeting inflation to closing unemployment shortfalls. The Fed, in essence, is doubling down on the same inflationary policies with which it experimented during the 2008 global financial crisis. Speaking at a virtual Jackson Hole event recently, Powell said the Fed would not raise rates anytime soon. He also said the Fed would tolerate higher inflation, departing from the historical norm of a 2% inflation target. This cheap money and higher inflation policy take quantitative easing to an entirely new level. So guys, what do you guys think of comparing the times right now to the 2008 global financial crisis? What do you think about that? Let me know down in the comments below. And what do you think about the whole raising inflation above 2%? That's something interesting. It'd be nice to know your guys' thoughts on that. So I just want to scroll through towards the bottom. It's definitely a great article to read, but I'm just going to hit the highlights, what I thought was the most important. So at the very bottom, he says, investors and crypto enthusiasts often speak of crypto in relation to fiat currency, but it is not the intention of cryptocurrencies to be correlated in such a way. The intention was to create an alternative fiat. Yeah, guys, that's true. Like, why are we always comparing with Bitcoin prices to the US dollar? Why are we always comparing the Chainlink price to the US dollar? We should be just thinking you have more Chainlink, you have more Satoshis, you have more like OMG, not you have, I'm more like US dollar value of Bitcoin. Like, that's not what it's about. And he also mentioned, crypto enthusiasts are the new hippies of the 21st century. We are not protesting in the streets. We are building an alternative in order to build it. We need to return to our roots and stop correlating crypto with fiat. We don't want the crypto market to grow because the traditional monetary system failed. We want to see this market grow because investors demand choice and financial freedom. Guys, I feel like that last sentence, the two sentences is on point. Because we really, yes, as terrible as the current monetary system is, we don't need it to fail, because that means things are going to get really, really bad. We want people to actually pick this new monetary system over the old one, not have to. I mean, if it comes down to, yeah, that's great, but we prefer they want to. So guys, there's definitely some great highlights in here. You guys should check out this article if you're into reading, but I just want to pull out some main points from it. I think that's the hedge against inflation. I would still argue and say it is a hedge. In my opinion, I still believe Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are a hedge, but I guess Powell doesn't think so. Alrighty, guys, ending this video. If you guys were not aware, there's still 20% off ledgers, hardware wallets, to control and secure your crypto. It's from September 7th to the 21st. So guys, deadline's approaching. You just got to use the promo code back to school. And there's a link in the description of all my videos so you guys can get hooked up that way. And as always, guys, this is not financial advice. It's just pure entertainment. Take responsibility of your investments. And I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash that like button, subscribe for more content, and the Crypto Homie is signing out.